grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff and this is episode 64 of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last time we started with a feast for crows in which we found a murdered body and followed a trail to a group of dwarves looking for Cleaver. Despite them trying to bribe us for a key we found on their body, we didn't want to get involved with their business dealings and killed them. We then checked in with Colette and Sarah in the haunted house. We found a letter in an old book that was supposedly sent by Alvin from The Witcher 1, and we beat the innkeeper at the inn at the crossroads at Gwent. We then picked up with the Get Junior quest and met with Kate and Reuven as well as other gang members of Novigrad in the hopes of finding Halston Jr. Defending off an attack sent by the gangster, we've agreed to help Kate and Reuven with his missing treasure. Alright, so this takes us back to, of course, where we left off last episode. We're about to get into, I think it's Count Reuven's treasure. So what we're doing here, I know we're obviously supposed to be working on Get Junior, but seeing as we're here, we might as well do this. I don't see any reason not to. So, we're going down the ladders, aren't we? I suppose if you wanted to, you could just walk out the door and look on this one, but Get Junior, I mean, but might as well do this while well, it's going to put us right on the doorstep.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
What happened?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Oh.
Timo's on my way.
Got things to do myself. So long.
Oh.
Bart, stop that. Now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfin.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadler.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
Bart eye bumpy horses. What's there? Ziggy Bart take. Good Ziggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later.
That looks
See
ominous.
that door? Vault behind it until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
Bart guard. Then boom! Jorfin go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a Witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
Bart sorry. Bart job that go.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
There's that.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfun. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh, no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shoom.
He was jugged out of his mind.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad troll.
I had come to that
Not
conclusion.
talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault.
Oh, fair enough then.
It was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
I thought Bart was just high.
Blue hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Jorfun gone. Bad troll.
Now, stiff upper lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox, Fons, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
That's nice.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Okie dokie.
Hey Bart, got a minute?
Minute. But no minute, God. But rocks, God. Rocks want?
I'm good, thank you.
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
substitious. But no understand.
Something not normal, something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah, yeah. Bart, here. His.
Dynamite?
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. His order. Not animal all that.
Right, so like what?
Like. Rock?
A hissing rock. The hissing, where did it come from?
But his here in that tree
What?
where Bart turdy dump.
All right, let's change the subject.
Good. But time got Jorfun go. But God now nothing.
Oh.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take Bart.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When Bart not much do. Bart think. Lords.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks.
I love him.
Rocks interesting.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
I thought he was going to attack me there for a second. I think it was building up to a fight. Right, so we did these, aren't we? Don't mind me, Bart. Just,
Can we...
oh, no, don't. Okay. I'll have a look at that in a second, just make sure we've got all this stuff.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Okay, let's make sure we don't die. So I'll take the... Is it in quest items? Or is it in... I don't know where it would be. Or is it already in my inventory? Yeah, okay. So we've got 3. Wait, what? Oh yeah,
I thought witches' potions were vile.
I just had a sip of water. Lovely. Okay, what's this?
Pipes, great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Indeed.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Disappeared for a second there. Is that the hissing that we heard? I'm not sure.
Definitely came through here. Drowners. Of course.
I like that silver.
Hey, guys. Bloody hell.
Another trinket.
Throw this way.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
I don't like that hissing. I don't like it.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, drowners will never stop congregating.
Okay.
There. Maybe now the drowners will go feed elsewhere. Yet another shiny bauble.
Shiny bubble.
Gross.
Well, well, well.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Whoop. Where does this lead then? So it's locked, right? I see. So I can actually come through this way. Righto. That leads.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Okay. I'm going to run back through the sewers because there was that way that we didn't go right at the start. We went right instead of left because I think there's a gate, unless it was locked, which it could have been, but I think we need to go back. Well, it should be a quicker way back through to Reuven's place anyway, shouldn't it? So, here's the hall. Oh, it is locked. Okay, never mind. I think we've done everything. Just checking there's nothing else we can say with Bart. No. Alright, well, we had more those potions that we needed. Just need the one, you know. Because we are cool like that. Right. See when he's still upstairs, we can conversate with the old count. Okay. How do we... Oh, gotta go round, of course. Oh, no, hang on. How do we get around? I am confused. Oh. Through the door, presumably. Can we speak anymore with Happen? Oh, he's asleep. Never mind. What do you lay about? Can we... Okay, I'll tell you in a second. Let's see what books you got.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Happen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. Alright. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Okay.
Nothing interesting.
200 experience points. That is what we'd like to see. Oh. That looks suspicious.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pull 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Okay. Interesting developments.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Just checking there's nothing new to say. No.
Time was...
Got things?
Shall we speak to Happen?
Yes?
No, we can't. Okay. Fair enough. Now, if you don't mind, I was trying to loot your books of knowledge. Thought I was really interrupted, although it doesn't seem like I can't. Up. Okay, we've taken everything we can from there. Alright. Nice. We're just about at the end of the episode as well. I think we probably will wrap up there. We've got some new books to read as well, so let's have a look, shall we? Let's just get all this ticked off and this, that and the other. Okay, so we've got Radovid the Fifth, Defender of the North. And so the Emperor's brutes crossed the Yaruga's waters, yet this splashing was but a foretaste of the ocean of Temerian blood they would yet spill. Blackers swarmed over our sweet Temerian soil, like ants swarming a drop of honey fallen in their path. Emir's cutthroats adore their master and long to emulate his desecrations. The Nilfgaardian onslaught will spare no one. Under its sun-adorned banners hide dark hordes, cackling with anticipation, gleefully practising how they will prance on the graves of our elders, women and children alike. Good folk of the North, the time has come to unite. Forget our past feuds and quarrels. There is but one foe, one despicable to us all, but to spare no blood, for each drop spilled might save the life of a brother's. Yet is there any man who will not yield before their frightful charge, before the mask clad in plate black as pitch, and stinging of the blood of the raped and murdered? I tell you there is, brothers and sisters. There is one man who the lumps of forfight frightens not one bit. A man who, armed with wisdom, courage, and cunning, can give fight to the Southern Plague. That man's name is Reuven V, the Stern they call him, and in this we are blessed, for once only such a man can turn back the deluge of iron and steel, send it rushing back whence it came. Mothers, weep not for your sons' death, for a noble cause is an honour every man should embrace, that your menfolk gather round the banners of Redania's ruler, for he is no longer just Redania's, he is the proud commander of the united forces of the Northern Realms. Okay, lands of the North Velen. The lands of Velen, located in western Temeria with its capital in Gors Velen, is one of the poorest provinces in the kingdom. Its territory encompasses the island of Thanid, home to the famous Magic Academy, which along with Gors Velen constitutes the commercial and developmental mainspring of the entire province. Velen is a stop on the Novigrad trade route running through Sidoris, Bergen, Bruges, Sintra, and other such southerly realms. Velen is subside primarily on agriculture, crafting and animal husbandry. The province is practically deprived of all natural resources. It contains a great deal of forests, wetlands and cultivated woods, though the greatest part of it is covered in swamps and bogs. Zerrikania. During my many travels I've seen countless extraordinary places, the primeval wilds of Brockelon, with trees so high their tips disappear in the clouds, dwarven chambers carved into the guts of the Mahakaman mountains with walls plated in pure gold, the ice bars of Pont Vanis, adorned with stained frost windows, yet none of them make such an impression on me as did the rightly famed Zerrikania. Yet while I was traversing the fiery mountains, I feared disappointment away to be on the other side. I had heard many a fantastic tale about Zerrikania, about its trackless sands burnt white by the sun, its golden-scaled dragons weaving their nests amidst the dunes, its hunchback horses able to survive weeks without even a swallow of water, yet none seemed to me at all plausible. I was sure all these sensations were but the figments of some Bart's overactive imagination. I know this will be hard for you to believe, dear reader, as it once was for me, but all of that unbelievable tales are true. Not only that, during my many months of travel I came across wonders far surpassing those any prior travellogues mentioned. I saw temples dedicated to the worship of dragons. I heard their voice, almost human, but reverberating with 1,000 echoes. I met warrior maids clad in leopard skins, tattooed from head to toe and giving no ground to witches in mastery of the blade. I saw mages who channeled power from fire. I saw seemingly harmless flies whose solitary bite could make a man fall into a deep slumber, never to awake save to die. In short, Zerrikania is a land where the fantastic is normal and the impossible occurs daily. That does sound interesting. Alright, let's just get all these ticked off as per. Okay, let's just go to Beastries. I don't think we've got anything there. Tutorial, no. Characters, we've got Bart the Troll. Oh, poor Bart. Any update on Distra? I don't know. Obviously we've just read these. Nothing there. World maps obviously would be basically contained to the Novigrad sewers today, so we've not actually mapped anything new on the map. But quests, we've updated Count Reuven's treasure, which I believe that is it. Character not leveled up, although we have actually picked up a fair bit of experience. Let's make it midday.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
And let us save the game there. Very good. Alright, that is where we're going to end it for today. Next time we will be continuing on with Count Reuven's treasure. We'll get that wrapped up and then probably also move back into the Get Junior quest, just so we can get those two going along, because there's quite a lot of quests that are in Novigrad that require Get Junior to be finished. And I know we could probably abandon the Count Reuven's treasure at this point, so you can just go straight for Get Junior, but because we're working through it, I do want to make sure that it's fully finished, in case I end up forgetting what we've done so far. When by the time we get back to finishing that quest, I like getting things done basically straight away, or as soon as we can, obviously, unless the level is too high. But I think we should be okay. So I'm quite interested to find out what's going on. Obviously, Dandelion did participate in this heist, which doesn't seem like him, but you know, no idea what happened really. So we'll have a look into this. This guy who apparently checked into the bathhouse but was dead, so very interesting plot development there. Before I wrap up, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons, my £5 patrons at Ever the Snake and Ron Hyler. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below, and on screen as you correct to my £1 patrons. Thank you so much everyone, it is truly appreciated and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to become a patron, you can follow the link in the description down below, But you don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.